Grim Dawn is back. It's very loud, I think, but that might be my side. Oh yeah, no, mine is too loud. I left off just getting to Homestead. I'm picking up which quests I can, but today will just be a rushed. Trying to get to that one area. Seeing how far I can manage. So I have to go after return to Ulgrim. It's weird to rush through when I don't really know. Oh shoot, I have this set to the quick spawns.
Death is only the beginning.
So it's a little bit awkward, but...
So how doomed are we? Good work.
It's just weird. I just want to do... if I can get kind of rushing.
That skill's not ready.
I'm probably going to do veteran quick and then try to go straight to
I
ultimate,
wasn't
see
sure
if I
you'd
can.
make. I wish that was the end of our troubles, but I'm going to check it.
See how quick I can just rush through all of this.
I'll skip the pleasantries. You are joking, right? The Legion is split on two fronts. To the north, we...
Okay, so I have two things to do. I have the Dermapter and stuff. And then the Abomination, which will both take a little while. I think I need to change my setup again. I think the respawning Blight Fiend is helpful, but it's probably, or the faster casting is helpful, but it's kind of annoying for anything that isn't a boss. Is this... I think it's better than a bunch of skeletons for now. I think having this guy around at all times would be nicer. I think it'd be interesting if it was a little more flexible. It would be weird if it was more flexible, because then you would swap it whenever you needed to and it'd be too convenient. Instead you just have to spend a little bit of iron, but return, swap it, go back to where you were. Not difficult. This is an actual cost, a time cost, a slight, at least initially, iron cost, which increases the iron cost in the future, so it's actually a bigger iron cost than just the cost itself, but... I think I might wait a few more levels. Like if I put like 4-6 levels into that, I think at that point it will have enough HP that it won't be as much of an issue to have it survive long enough to respawn or to recast. I shouldn't be doing this. These are a waste of time to hunt. Gives me actually it's a ton of experience. It is actually very helpful. I mean, casting multiple of those is kind of annoying. Kinda... Here's where the skipping is bad, because I don't actually know locations well enough to know where the shrines are, and I don't feel like searching. I just want to rely on locating them while exploring. I'm gonna miss the quest, probably. the wall explosion quest is gonna be a miss. Unless it's this one. But yeah, I'm not gonna hunt for that. It doesn't feel like it's worth the... Well, I mean, it's worth the time from a playing safe perspective, but I don't really... Playing safe is kind of boring. Beyond a certain point. Is it up this way? I really can't remember. I think it's close by.
That skill's not ready.
Just attack the thing that I tell you to attack, please. It's very helpful. I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see how far I can get. That's about it. Because it'll take a while before it gets... It takes to level like 50 before it really gets going. I mean, I should be able to make it there fairly easily. But... what other games could I play when I stop playing this? I think until the expansion, this will be my last time playing through this game. Oh. Okay, it's an opening. These pets are a little jumpy. Attack. Do something, please. They do kill fairly effectively. Might be slower than when I still had skeletons, though. Maybe this is where the Dermapteron... Oh wait, no, I don't need to kill the... I think I can kill the queen first, though. I don't need to wait. I don't actually have that quest yet.
That skill's not ready.
It's all very weird. It's that weird mix of... I've played it recently enough that I should know where a lot of stuff is, but I don't. Which is its own... Ah, that's probably where I kill the queen. Good. I think there might be a shrine down here. Which is also a good thing. Okay, come here. Block up the whole space. And keep me safe. Fiend Leather is a demolitionist doombolt. Not helpful at all. It's pretty effective though, the Briarthorn. I kinda hope I get the set for the Briarthorn. 2 Briarthorns. Whatever other bonuses it gave. I think it could be fun. If I remember correctly, there's no reason to not go through the first ones of these. Any later bits are kind of... I'd have to backtrack anyway. This is a relatively effective area for like a becoming an issue for a summon build or a pet build, whatever. Because these will summon the little guys sometimes. Does Shepherd's Call reduce cooldown? It does not. I think the value just improves. Okay. It's one of those weird elements of this game. You can't really know for sure
I can't do that yet.
what will or won't scale well. Ooh, the Marathon's gonna die. But I can respawn it. Without much of an issue. Because it survives long enough. Corruption is acid based. Well, poison acid, not very helpful. Do I want to level to 25? I think this is good, but I don't think it's vital. Emboldening Presence will be good. $15 more points, which is 5 full levels. Oak Skin gives defensibility and armor. 3 resistances. This gives more health and regen. This would also give more health regen. And physical damage. 2 points of this is 18 defensibility. Yeah, that's better. Gives some needed resistances. I think I need a little more spirit. That path, that's all the way around, wow. What's my armor like? I really don't know if that's even decent. I don't know enough about armor. Probably at some point try to play a build, some future, far future. Try a build that focuses on armor, see how that actually feels. It would probably be pure defense, which would not be the best. I'm pretty sure there's things that turn armor into damage, because I'd be surprised if there weren't.
That skill's not ready.
15,000. It also gets the bonuses, so it has more retaliation now, I think. Have more armor, more resistances, so it doesn't die quite as quickly. What I really need is that one offhand book that gives a summon that does a bunch of defensive stuff. That's what I really need. Oh, also I should be summoning this.
I can't do that yet.
Quest items. It's pretty effective. I think a poison-based necromancer could be fun too, with the Blight Fiend and Ravenous Earth. Seems like it'd be a fun build.
Can't do that.
Probably would suffer against bosses. It would probably be a Kabbalist. Because that feels like the only thing that I can think of that
Can't do that.
synergizes with poison acid.
Can't do that yet.
But they're a little too squishy. Even the tankier one dies at all. Actually, I still need money, so I need to be able to sell stuff. Helps that I have a ton of regen. I actually do restore my HP, it's very helpful. Yeah. Wait, is my... No, it is there. Feels very lacking. Probably because my gear is kind of... nothing. There's almost nothing to this gear. A weapon provides an extra summon. That's what, like less than 50% uptime? Yeah, 25 out of 56. Close. Okay, I think this is the other side area. Less than 50% uptime isn't great. I don't even know what it does. It has various chaos effects. But I think I need to replace the weapon with something better. Because that summon is not vital. Does pretty good damage, I think, but... only pretty good.
I can't do that yet.
Come back, my minions, and fight the bugs for me.
Can't do that yet.
How does Blight Fiend scale? Oh yeah, it does AoE, poison, vitality, acid effects, and it confuses. The confusion would help a lot against weak mobs, just so they don't get mobbed. It probably has a long enough cooldown that it can't be relied upon, just like this guy's not doing its AoE spike constantly. Because if there's no cooldown, it'd be super good. That spike does a ton of damage. For now. That is a maybe. Nope. But that last pickup. I'm not elemental. Well, that doesn't matter. The health is good, the energy is useless. Skill cooldown reduction is slightly more helpful. I'd say that's a better base component. The elemental damage versus all damage is probably bad. But flat damage versus percentage, the flat might be better if I was running skeletons. But I'm not anymore, so I only have like 2 or 3 out at a time, so it's probably better to keep it percentage boost. It actually benefits.
That skill's not ready.
They got a cow 2 levels deep, that's kind of a lot of effort. Makes sense. Storing their food at a deeper level. But it is kind of funny. probably why it was put there, because it's kind of funny to see a cow.
I can't do that yet.
I wonder how the 81, 110, I wonder if those numbers change. I think the HP changes when you equip this, despite it not saying anything on the skill itself, unless I misread it. Okay, Queen's Lair, fairly easy, probably. Shouldn't be a problem. So that's the way out on the right there. The queen's in this area. I wonder what the prioritization on these guys is supposed to be. How this intended to prioritize. Is it closest? Is it strongest? Is it HP based? Kind of wish the queen pulled in all of
Can't
her
do that yet.
minions. Oh, we've had a little more HP regen. Briarthorn would definitely out heal this
Can't do
stage,
that yet.
which this stage is kind of nothing because it's the easy stage, but
I can't do that yet.
oh, it probably resists poison acid, doesn't it? Just thinking about how it's definitely been going slower that compared to my previous build,
I can't do that yet.
but thinking about it, it would make sense for it to go slower. If it's resistant to poison acid, because some amount of my damage is poison and acid compared to none of it. Claw of Blight is useless. Useless. I thought this bug lair had a shrine somewhere in it. I guess not. Could have been a different buggy lair. Okay, so that's the queen's lair, which isn't on the list yet. But I think I'll be done with... Oh. No, that is way out. I think once I get the ethereal amalgamation, I should be done with the Homestead region for now,
Can't do
since
that
I'm not
yet.
doing side quests. Actually, what does... So this generates threat. This generates threat. This taunts, which is probably more than generating threat. That one doesn't. It might be... If I do commit to the fully disposable ones of these with both upgrades, they will draw more... Actually, the physical damage to that's actually pretty good. It will draw a greater amount. This is probably... Oh, for... No, that's so good. 14% physical resist is great. Absolutely, easy replacement. Assuming the 54 physical damage is applied to my summons, which I think it is, because I think all the effects listed are applied because the health one is. Even if it's not a bonus to all pets. If 54 physical damage as a base component to all these guys would be useful. This guy has 266% all damage. It's currently a base of like 800. 50 more is not nothing, but if the 800 or like 700 to 870, if that's post 266%, then 50 with 266% would be what? Over 150? Which would definitely be very good. It will serve its purpose well. It requires 35. Defender protection. Really don't remember where this area is. It's right here, probably. More or less. It's in this region then. Not here specifically, but this is more ethereal. Fun to have more physical resistance than chaos resist. I really need chaos resist. Which I think would benefit a lot from higher levels and Forgotten Gods rep. Flesh Hulk. No idea what that does. Seems interesting though. Don't think it's here, but it might be at the top still. 'Cause I really don't know. Defender of the Sage, because of, I don't know what makes that Sage like. Some of the names are understandable. Plenty of them are not. This is where the people got attacked by birds. That storm is what Mogdragon will launch. That's fun. Easy sell. Yep, that's the thing about birds. Or they thought they were safe because they were foolish, but they got eaten by harpies? Yes. This is what always... It must be up there that I have to go. Because, yeah, there's no more space down here. I always get lost. I wonder which I should... No, I definitely should make sure I level that up more. Because once I level up the... main... Blight Fiend, it'll be better and it'll stop dying so quickly, which actually might be... It'll probably do better damage if it's alive. The explosion does really bad damage. So yeah, having them die quicker won't help. I wonder what that... I wonder what the scaling is. It has to... The virulent death has to scale appropriately with the longer lifespan. Although this would be a little interesting to try and keep it level 1 so they die quickly, max this so that they have that going the entire time. Doing as much as they can while they're alive. Okay. Just destroy stuff. Is the farm really over here? It must be. I'm about to level up. Okay, kill this guy, please. It's pretty good damage.
That skill's not ready.
Especially when Shepherd's Call's going. I don't know how good Shepherd's Call even is. It feels a little weird sometimes. Good sell. You not helpful. Not helpful, but good to sell. Flesh warp, no. Anything with pet. Attack speed, nope. Physical damage retell, cool. I guess the of Thorns should have told me that. Okay, nothing helpful. Okay, that's been your... Be approaching the next area. I think I focus this, because that's gonna be a lot of resistance. Chain of check. If I spec Shaman, get to level 40, Briar, oops, one level short. 12 levels of overwhelming, emboldening presence is 8% physical resist, 110 all damage, 32 bleed resist, 133 all retaliation. The physical resist is good. 96 offense ability is good. The all damage is not bad. I think having stronger... Leveling the Blight Fiends again will probably help a lot more though. So they don't die as quickly and I can stop having to summon them. Though summoning multiple is probably still better for like any type of boss. Because more hitting. The poison aura doesn't stack, I assume. They don't really adjust their commands as quickly as they should. Oh, I've realized what I should play next. I need to... This... Metroidvania. There's a few Metroidvanias that I should probably play. Ooh, the Briarthorn's dying. Actually, my helmet's not very good to begin with. The armor absorption by 25 is a lot. I don't think that helps. I lose a bunch of resistance, vitality. But the armor rating goes up a lot. I don't know how good that is, though. I gain a lot of pierce, I gain elemental. I lose vitality. I get better stun resist. The defense ability on this is better. The physique is better, the health is better. Okay. I think that's a better choice. I just need to actually add something to it. It's a lot of health. I should put that on something. That is a lot of health. Armor. Sure. It'll give me more armor. Okay, hit me. I'm reasonably tanky for this stage of the game. These are nothing minions, so it's not really a test, but I actually have to test it on a real enemy, and then at that point it's kind of risky. I mean, it's pretty good. I can heal. Yeah, it's not bad. The armor might not have anything to do with it, but I'm healing a lot.
I can't do that yet.
I don't want to stand right in front of this guy, though. That'd be risky for no reason. Okay, that's pretty good. I think it's acceptable.
That skill's not ready.
I should probably not just let them stand in that AoE. I should probably pull them out of it so they don't just die to it for no reason. Okay, it doesn't do that much. He's actually not that threatening. Do we even have that much ether resist? I have 6. I need way more than that, but I just have a lot of HP, which helps a lot, and a ton of regen. Okay, so here, element is useless, not useless cast speed, but pierce and cold are pretty good. Element is decent. I should probably switch. Total speed is better. Health regen, health, very nice. I have no chaos resist. The fanaticism is not detrimental. Can't equip it right away. But it's probably worth it when I get to a high enough level. No, no, no. No pet boosts. My HP regen's pretty good. It's not enough to just stand in that forever, but I don't have to rely on a short-term activated skill to survive. Which is very nice. Okay, that's all done. Did I get another bag? Yes. I wish I could just select them all. Select, drag, select them all. Boom. All in one place. Wait, could I have some? Okay, I could have something. Wait, is this an aura? No, it's just a self buff. That is a buff on the bar. I don't think there's any offensive auras that I can get that would help my team of allies. Poison's not useless, but I think physical's better than poison. Ooh. Intrigue's Infinite Gaze is not really helpful. The reduced target resistance is kinda nice. Actually, this is just Fireball. Fire Blast might be nice just to shoot from range. None of them are great though. None of them really synergize with what I'm trying to go for.
There was much I see. My scouts have reported back from the lands to the north.
I have to remember to rescue them instead of skipping them entirely.
Just the person. There are two other groups of.
Okay, this is the correct one.
The one you call Ulg.
Easy choice.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Okay, junk to sell. Bad. That's right click, not shift left click. Oh, that might be worth it. No, because then I'd have to wait to 35 anyway and the shield's better. The Undead Legion is nice. If that was my build, the other bonuses are worthless. No. Ooh. Oh yeah, this was I compared it and I just didn't think it was better because of the Call Forth Harbinger. That's an attacking focused. That was my old pair that I swapped for bonus to pets. Those two are keeping. Conjure Primal Spirit. Better damage. Worse attack speed. I'll keep that for now. Because Conjure Primal Spirit, maybe. I mean, I could replace my raised skeletons. I would lose. So bleed and health regen are what I want to replace. And damage bonus. This is not enough. Marauder, I wanted to keep that. Not for this build though. +2 Briarthorn. Move speed. I lose bleed, but I gain useless elemental. My pets gain elemental, lose ether and chaos. I think the levels of Mogtree and Pact are maybe better. Nope. No. Offensive, no. Health is pretty good, the rest is bad. It's back to actually having to pick items and stuff instead of just, well, actively managing items instead of mostly having good enough items that you just need a specific improvement. Okay, quick comparison. This has, okay, this has better health and health regen. Okay, this has no physical resistance, so this was actually just a lucky roll on the physical resist. Which is just better, I think. This one was interesting. And that's it.
Put it to good use.
Can I get chaos resistance? Okay, that is weapon one. It gives chaos resist to my pets as well. They might stack, but I'll make one. Put it on the weapon. So that's 20, that's huge. And I forgot I could do bonus to pet. No, I can't. Pet. Oh, bonus to all pets. Okay. Cold stones. Caster offhand, cold, no. Start at the bottom. Wrath stones are all ether focused. Acid's not terrible, but physical would be better. That's base physical and percent physical. The piercing stuff's not that helpful though. Riftstone's chaos. Defensive is what I'd rather have. That's Aether resistance. That's, I think, the one if I can put that on the caster offhand. That's now 40% between the two. And my pets get that. Excellent. So talk to the rover. Because I don't know where they are. Even when I've explored the map and found them before, I don't know where they are. That might be the one that's really close to the gate there. There's also the other, there's like multiple groups of rovers. It's always a nightmare. Okay, so I can't rush too much. I have people I have to save who are somewhere in here. Okay, 2 more levels so I can equip my shield. That's a lot of reserved energy. Oh, those reserve energy, don't they? Yep, 150, 150, 300 extra energy reserved. I mean, I'm not gonna die, so... Those seem like pretty good components if I don't have more important ones to grab. Because they give a lot of resistance, they give max resistance, it's all very helpful. I kinda wonder how going through Forgotten Gods will be when you're not sided with Kaiman's Chosen. have different story beats.
That
If you
skill's
don't
not
know
ready.
about the messenger and all that already. I actually have to pay attention to the story now in this, anything that pertains to Death Vigil. So I can only skim so much, I have to pay a little bit of attention. Okay.
May the specter of death guard your path.
You want to speak with me? Hey, a level. What must I do? This is just collecting the stuff again, right? Okay, see, we have to locate a bunch of stuff. See, that's gonna keep leveling these guys up to the point of usability again. Where I might eventually be able to remove him from
what's left of my wares.
the repeated spawn
Well
system.
spent.
What will I be able to get here? Offhands with damage and offense. Vitality, none of those are very helpful. It's interesting, maybe. I guess if I focus on the Briarthorn, I'm not really focusing on the Necromancer side. The various vitality boosts are less valuable. Today marks a critical moment in my life as one of Uroboric's pupils. Having passed the trials, the only thing that stands between me and the coveted title of Necromancer is performing a reanimation. I've had the pleasure of seeing our master at work. Where's Luca's that one? He's truly a master of the craft. His grasp over death supersedes all of us all. Okay, it's just a bunch of necromancy stuff. So if I look on the map, I'm now here. It's in the blood grove that I need to go. So I'm gonna max this next. Then I'm gonna go back. Get to... Ooh, did I go to 50? Ooh. 50 could get me the Primal Spirit. And Primal Bond. And Emboldening Presence. I get all of those. I think pushing the shaman levels, like a 2-to-1 shaman to other stuff, moving forward would be the way to go. Until I get to 50, which will be a 20 levels? 25. Which will mean... Do I have physical retaliation? I guess not. The 25 will mean it will take about 13 level ups. If I could do 2 level to 1 other stuff, it's not bad. I think once I get this to level 10, I will get rid of the repeated spawn, or multi-spawn even. then I can have one of each at all times. The Blight Fiend will have more HP. Should have at least like 9 or 10k by then. I feel like it'd be fun to make a Primalist-based retaliation build. Just because the Briarthorn has retaliation bonuses. You can get a lot of HP and regen. Which seems like it'd be nice. Kind of surprised by how easy this... I guess I did go fairly defensive with points there, there, all these defensive stuff really early. Is why it's so safe feeling.
I can't do that yet.
'Cause if I removed every single one of those points, it'd probably be a lot riskier. I do remember this area. The little spirit of the land wants to eat people. Oh, I should grab that. Whoops. Anyway, this is easy. I should have said, is this enough dynamite? Whoops. Okay, in we go. And we can beat a guy up. Let's do a lot of AoE, I think.
That skill's
Which kind of
already.
kills everything fairly quickly. They heal enough to not really worry, but... There's a lot of experience at this stage of the game. It's a very... Ooh, 60% weapon damage to Necrotic Edge and Whirling Death. I wonder how that works. I wonder if they interact with each other. That'd be good if I was doing skeletons.
I can't do that yet.
Originally wanted to do skeletons, but they kind of just got... It got old real quick because they died so quickly. Maybe with the enough of the Mogdragon Pact, they wouldn't die so quick. But it's also, you can't... If you could summon and it would sacrifice the it would get rid of the lowest HP skeleton, that would be... It would feel a whole lot better. It's always the oldest, and the oldest is not necessarily the one with the lowest HP. Yeah, a lot of chaos damage. Okay, go attack please, thank you. Okay, so these are the people that I need to save that I need to make sure I don't just run past this time. Oh, also this one is actually important, because that is a quest that I need to make sure that I actually do. Though I could just do it in... on ultimate rank. Ultimate difficulty, on ultimate rank. Wait, I never put that point in, did I? Guy's a little less threatening than he was the first time I saw him. He's dangerous still, but... not as dangerous, which is good. Because I'm not sitting at like 2k HP. It really is remarkable the difference 3000 health makes. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have 2 devotion points that I didn't put in. So pet. I really don't know. This is physical and acid. I want physical focused, I think. For Briarthorn. Pets having free healing with hits would not be bad. And offensive ability is nice. Bunch of resistances to my pets would be maybe pretty good. Gives me a bunch of defense, gives me lower physique and cunning for melee. Gives a bunch of armor. That might be worth it. That constellation. It's a lot of HP. Ooh, the bleed's not bad actually. Howl of Mogdragon. Chance on attack. 15-5. That might reduce, I don't know. Bleed damage. Bleeding reduces. Reduced targets defense ability for 3 seconds. So for 5 seconds do my attacks apply all those effects. In which case it's about 8 seconds in theory of reduced defense ability. That would be pretty good. The bleed damage isn't bad. The total speed's usable. If they attack faster, the offense ability is nice. 80% all damage. I get a bunch of resistance. I get resistance. They get bleed and health. All damage. The issue here is the outer ones are only up there and over here. Hungering Void is 33 on attack. It drains HP for 20 seconds, but my health regen would out heal that. Everything. Oh, I mean the 25% Terrify might be good. 10% to stun might be good. The crit damage is good. The stun and slow might be good. Flat physical. The reduced resistances seems bad, but it might scale to be good. The offense and defense are nice. Damage absorption is healthier. Except I have to be hit. Resistances and damage. Physical resist to pets seems fairly rare. This is blue, yellow. This is, yeah, those are opposite sides entirely, which I'm already kind of mixed up between the two. I can adjust it. I kind of want to go for the toad for the damage conversion there. That's not great. The throne gives resistance, and the reduced stun duration and freeze. That's not actually terrible. That seems defensively nice. I don't need that. But if I wanted to go for this, I need blue and yellow. Blue's like 3 for 4 seems pretty okay. 4 for 5, also okay. And physical resist gives physical damage. That's probably what I might go for. What is left with pets? Petrify. It says petrify, that's why it's pet. Tree of Life would be good for me staying alive. If I get a lot more extra health and health regen through this whole tree, that seems fun. If it's not too much, going for both of those could be fun. Yeah, I think I go for this tree. So if I go for this, I think I go for the stag. Stag gets me 2 and 3, bring me to 5 yellow. I only need 10. I need 5 more after that. That gives none. Panther gives... I'd probably go Panther and Stag. Would get me to 7 and 9. The blue's a pain. Eel is 5 blue for 3s. Definitely good for blue. I can deal with it in the future. That was, I think, a fairly sizable boost in the offensive. Pet bonuses. All damage is 187. It's not that high yet. So 80%. So I went from 100 to 180, I think, which is pretty good. It's a pretty sizable improvement. Unlike going from 1500 to 1580, 1800 to 1880, that's still 10%. Return. Bunch of people to return to. I'm gonna get to another. Ooh. Totem. I'm gonna get to the next point before I go back. Not there's really much reason to wait, but I think these are just kind of squishy monsters right now. I don't think the increase in damage is the reason they're dying so much quicker. I think it's actually just these guys only have 40k instead of 100k HP. Ooh, pet stuff. Probably worse for my current build, but... Ooh, Fortress. Physique, health, armor. Living Fortress with a shield. Gives health and health regen and physical resist. For 12 seconds. That seems nice. Kind of situational, but... If I'm in a scenario where I really need to not die, that'll be good. I have high enough HP that it will be beneficial. I have enough HP regen that it will also be nice. I probably should be looking at making one of those soon, huh? I don't think it's too far from the point where I can make a transcendent. I don't think I can make a mythical yet. More of those, I already have enough. Kinda wish they would stop showing up on the map. Further to the right. Well, they don't actually teleport, they just turn invisible, I think. Most of the time. I feel like I've missed a portal. I'll know pretty soon if I've missed a portal. Yeah, the further I go, the less I think I missed it, which is good. Wait, no, this is not right. I'm not exploring to the right. I wonder if the fortress relic, if I could get actually skill cooldown. I don't know if those count as skills, because they aren't skills, they're different. Okay, this is where I know that I will have missed. There is a... it's right down there.
Can't do that yet.
Get to the rift.
I can't do that yet.
Yep. Okay, I'm definitely not doing that quest right now. Because I don't think it's really worth the time when I'm just trying to rush. These others were mostly along the way, so they're definitely worth the experience.
I am told that I could not. When the Legion was forced to abandon the capital.
Oops,
When
sorry.
the Legion was forced to abandon.
So now I'm doing 2 to 1. But now I gain physical damage on mobs against pact. I lose percent all damage, that's fine. I will reclaim my purified salt. I gain a lot of physical resist. I gain a lot of health regen, potentially. I'm at 345 to 486 to 626. Really? It's like 300 more health regen. Because it's 44% and 29. That's a lot. And I'm over almost 7,000 HP. Great. This will give me even more health regen. 732 health regen. How much energy regen did I lose? Okay, that doesn't matter. 732. Better run speed. Worse resistances, but that's fine. More chaos. Which actually is not worth the loss of everything else, but the health regen is kind of fun. Actually, about 10% of my HP per second. That's pretty fun. Okay, so I have to go back here.
Ah, there you are.
No. Oh, I can't dismantle yet.
Ah, there you are. Yes, at once. Oh, good. Of course.
Actually, the dismantles the dynamite stuff. Keep the add-on. There gets that back up. I don't need to keep that. I lost 15 armor. I need to put something else in the chest plate. Probably craft something new.
What brings you to my forge?
Oh, and I was gonna check relics actually. I have Fortress, Witchcraft from Fortitude, which I do not have. Wow, I actually have like... I guess because when I played I didn't actually pay attention to these at all. So by the time I paid attention I had a bunch. All that. I don't think any of these are going to be relevant to armor. Yeah, so what I want is probably just stack armor. It could be fun that way. Actually, Pierce Bleed's pretty good. Can't make it right away, but getting to maybe 100% armor absorb might be good. Probably not. I think my armor is probably not high enough for that to be that beneficial, but physique armor resist. Ooh. Boosting the shield wouldn't be bad. Everything else is kind of... I would never activate that intentionally, because I'd forget. But 8% more block chance and 22% more block wouldn't be terrible. Silk Swatch needs resilient plating. I think that's probably the best choice right now.
Bring them back here.
Giving me better resistances.
See what's left of my wares.
Like the pet bonus. Pet bonus, but otherwise worthless. I think I might prefer this. The all damage is better, the health is worse, the attack speed's better. The upper values are probably worse. I think the defensibility might be nicer than the health, but the Briarthorn is better. Oh wait, am I already?
Iron well spent.
Okay, I can get 4 more points into summon Briarthorn before it hits the cap. I just don't know. I think keeping the
Come see what's left of my wares.
the summon's not amazing, but it's an extra summon. Oh wait, wrong page.
See you around.
Okay, that's a lot of HP compared to what I had. Makes for a very different experience. I have to find Karaz. Did I did. Let's get this to 10. I'll get rid of the changed, the reduced lifespan. I don't think they can really kill me very... I don't even know if they can kill me. These normal level enemies. They'd have to do 10% of my HP per second. It's very spooky. I'll get to the pet area. The pet thing doesn't track various effects. Yeah, the HP regen's so good. Until there's something that reduces my HP regen. I don't think I need to go here. This is a dead end, and you just use this to farm the rep. Which, honestly, for farming rep, it's pretty good. Should actually go turn in that quest. It's actually a fairly relaxed rep grind, and I might actually do it.
I can't open that.
I forgot. That's not the team I'm with anymore. Just so much HP. It's really like... That's not even that important anymore. Other than the fact that Turtle Shell is reliant on it to do anything. Unless I have nothing... I have nothing on Mogdragon, so I could drop it. Oh, the seals. I haven't been collecting those, have I? I guess I sort of have. Yes, this is Fort Heron. Sorry, I'm confused by this. I'll do that whenever. I don't know if it's here, but it's a quick clear. I can definitely just ignore them. It's just so much HP regen, it's actually pretty fun. Oop. Imagine an actual retaliation build with this HP regen, so getting hit actually did something. I can stack so much physical resist on this build, and it won't even be difficult. Like, even with only a... Well, I mean, the shield is 14, it has a... I think that's a really good roll. Like, only one piece of gear with physical resist. I think long term I probably don't run a shield. I probably want to run a more helpful... Maybe something that summons a pet for me. That's probably the better thing to run long term. As it is, I don't know how... I do 0 damage myself. So I don't... And I'm presently very hard to kill. The moment I get to ultimate difficulty it'll be potentially different, but... Attack! Fight me! Hand to hand, mano y mano. Which means hand to hand and all that.
Can't do that yet.
Actually funny that it's detrimental for my pets to draw aggro right now. If them attacking me is a better thing. It's a weird looking shield. So much reserve energy. energy reserved. Okay, I'm done here. I can go down. Unless it's that way. It's definitely not into the mill area. What is that exploding component? I still don't have anything on that, huh? Get some armor. Health might be a better choice. Ooh, more retaliation. So when people actually hit me, I retaliate. Won't do much, but it will be better than me hitting them with this weapon. For 16. Hit me. Was that really that much damage? It was probably him hitting them with an AoE effect, right? Ooh, nullifying is actually going to be terrifying. Because that will cut my HP by a lot. And my regen by a ton. But if he doesn't target me, then it's a non-issue. Savagery. Not a lot of useful stuff. Not a lot. Oh well. Shit, just hit me. How much do I do? Yeah, I do basically nothing with the retaliation. But I mean, 24 armor is 24 armor. It's not great, but better than nothing. I can't remember if this is... It must be up this way. It must be the boss slash hero that spot further up. Hello. Attack me while I take a drink of water. Yeah, I would die eventually, I think.
That skill's not ready.
It only gets interesting later. Which means I actually shouldn't waste time killing these guys, because that's just a waste of time. As long as I don't die, it'll be fine, but I really need to get... The pets need to be a lot stronger than they are. Like they die... Ooh, that's good. Currently they die too frequently for how much or how little damage they do. Ooh, Herald. All skills, resistances. Nope, but interesting. Two-handed is wasteful. When I could have a 14 physical resist shield, it kind of feels like I'm never gonna use a two-handed weapon.
That skill
There's a lot of
not
these
ready.
books that I should be picking up. It's free experience. It provides lore that I've seen before, but still lore. Oh yeah, I should have pulled some of these. I don't think this one's necessarily worth pulling right away. Actually, it's probably better to get rid of it sooner rather than later. And this one definitely, but not when I take traveling back first. I'll do it later. Nope, this is Zarya the Carver. This is not what I'm looking for. I can't remember where Karaz is. It's definitely somewhere in the Blood Gorge, and I probably could have just read that. It's not Blood Gorge, is it? It's Grove. Ooh, Briarthorn. I don't think it's worth it. Total damage modified, I assume, means 1.2x damage, not they do a fifth the damage. Because that'd be terrible. It's probably not better. Like, the physical damage on Mogdragon's Pact is probably more helpful. Because it applies to the other guys as well. And I am so much harder to kill because I have 3 more levels of this, 3 more levels of that. Is also part of why I get so much HP regen now. Now that's a funny one. The other one synergized. It had a bunch of summon Briarthorn stuff. This one has the recharge for Briarthorn, but extra damage for Hellhound. And it's Ember Claws, which is Hellhound, I think, and Raised Skeletons. It's a terrible piece. Those are awful. Or that is awful. It's a singular amulet. I think that is worthless. Well, I got to my goal for today, but I need to go back and finish the Karaz stuff first. Skip this. I probably shouldn't. Darkvale Gale. This is the village of Darkvale. Which means if I make my way back from here, maybe? Oh, I can't exit. Okay. Wait, Darkvale Gale or Darkvale Gate? Did I misread? Darkvale Gate. Okay, so I did reach my goal, and that is where the quest is sending me. Which means that this is where I will stop for today. I think next time I can probably set a goal of the Necropolis at the very least. I want to set a goal, do the goal, stop at the goal, instead of just continuing going for this. I mean, playing too much of this, I could die. I could not regenerate 10% of my HP per second and I could die. There's plenty of things that would kill me, actually. That Nullify would end my life super quickly. I would lose 20% bonus HP. I would lose a ton of health regen. I would lose defense here. I'd lose flat HP here. It would be really bad to get nullified. So, I have to make sure I keep on top of that. So, have a nice day. Bye-bye. I don't know why that... I guess if you visit them, you get this.